my thing and you can tell somebody wants some. I don't have any for you. It's chocolate. No chocolate for Donnie. No chocolate for you. I got chicken for him when we get to the stop. We got rotisserie chicken for Donnie, and I got chicken nugs, or nubs, whatever they're called. Donnie's favorite snack. And Donnie's best friend. Oh, Monster, is that your best friend? Is that your best friend? Honestly, oh, Monster? Oh, that's... What's up, Billy? I know, Donnie, I left your treats in the bed of the truck. As soon as we get to the next spot, I'll get you treats. We'll be into Hatchet in a little bit. Okay? Then we'll stop. Oh no, I can't. I'm allergic to popcorn. I cannot have popcorn. I don't know, Ty might like it. Giving Donnie popcorn because I'm allergic, so. Whoa, trucker, you're getting kind of close to me. You must have kicked it into a higher gear. Or lower. Turn 5G off of on this phone. Because when it switches from 5G to 4G, it always messes up. Hello, Monster. I think he wants. He's like, Dad, I want your treat, Dad. It's chocolate. You can't have it. It's chocolate. I got him a little air tag. He never leaves my side, but you never know. If somebody tries to steal him, we will know where he is, huh? Watch out, Ty. He's gonna get right in your lap and lay on you, probably. Made a whole entire... This truck driver keeps flashing his lights at me because he wants me to pull over, but I can't because there's a truck next to me. Well, I don't know what you want me to do now, bro. Watch, I'm gonna get over. As soon as they start going up this hill, they're gonna run out of speed. Dude, when we get to Hatchet, yeah, I gotta check this. Look at my wiper right there, Ty. I think the tab's about to come off.
No, no. Yeah, look at that.
Snow must have pulled it off. Yeah, we're not too far from Tehachapi anyways, like maybe 20, 30 miles. Give me some chicken. Yeah, we're gonna take turns driving. But I wanted to drive this part. When we get to the Tehachapi, I'll let Ty drive. What's up, Cora? Guy that was bitching at me for driving slow. Right now, Cora. Oh my God, there's a trucker behind me. He's the same guy that he's like flashing his lights at all these different cars because they're not going fast enough for him. That's interesting. Never seen that happen before. He's a young kid when I passed him. Young Middle Eastern kid. Arresting people.
For what?
For January. I don't know. They said they arrested some guy in New Jersey for January 6th today. Nice, Irving. I didn't know you were in hospice. Why didn't you text me and let me know, dude? Remember that guy we stopped at his house in Fairfield? Guess he was in hospice.
Wow. Is it okay?
He said he just got out, so hopefully.
The hospice is the end of life.
It's all good. I'm just glad you're out, buddy. Irving and Willow are the people that will sit there and watch me drive all day long. Because they like it's their way of getting out.
After one of these events.
Or do you know who is the remote? No. Can't think right now straight. I know he's going to be testifying too. Trucking long hours. I'm actually driving very slow. I'm driving 59, but we're going up to Tehachapi Pass. That's why the trucks are going so slow. Because of the steepness. What is it? It's like a 7% grade, I think, going up.
Where?
When we're going downhill now, but a minute ago, what do you think that the Tehachapi Pass grade is? What is it, 7%? You think 8%?
I don't know. I've never driven here before. I missed most of it.
This is how we go every time we go to Vegas, bud.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you've been here at least. How many times have you and I gone to Vegas together? Like 2, 3 times?
Huh.
Dude, I swear, I wish I could fall asleep. I can't fall asleep for shit. And you can just fall asleep on a dime. I'm so jealous. I don't know how the hell you do it.
Well, when you're driving shotgun, it's especially easy for me because there's nothing to do, you know. So
Yeah.
it's like I just kind of just tune out and try to say, can I get any rest here? Yeah, I mean, you know, I could drink coffee here. I mean, it's concentrated coffee. It's whatever. Just trying to use it as a tool. Trying to get a.
Well, when I was married, my wife would fall asleep right away too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Is somebody getting pulled over? Did I see red lights behind me? No. Thought I did.
It's also a sign that I trust
Well, yeah,
you as
I
a
did.
driver, though, you know?
You trust my driving? Well, that's good to know. Somebody.
Yeah, I mean, that's for me, at least. So.
Well, that's cool.
Well, 3 people.
Something's
Wow.
going on up here. Holy shit, there's 3 cops. There's 2 more cops coming behind me. I hope there's not an accident up here and we're going to get stuck in it. Oh yeah, hot damn, that's the whole point. Ty was like, I gotta go with you, Eddie. We gotta take care of each other for the long trip. Plus, you know, Ty is Donnie's best friend. Raw, you are the wreck. I like that green color. I don't know why.
That kind of looks good there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd own it, though. That'd be tough.
Well, it's a Mustang. I wouldn't own it, but oh, it's right here is where all the cops are going to. It looks like.
Other side, though.
Holy jeez! Look at this guy's
yeah.
crashed sideways into the thing.
You see it on the left-hand side, everybody?
Yeah. Wow. Hope everybody's okay.
Yard sale going on.
There's a lot of damage there.
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah, they hit so hard in the center divide that the cement had been cracked.
I didn't notice that part.
Yeah. The center wall here, it's just like about 30% of it had like a big V divot cut into it with all the rocks on this side of it from the center divide. I've never seen a center divide hit so hard that it got broken.
Well, you got to imagine, they're going downhill. They're probably doing 70, 80 miles an hour. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And it was an SUV, so I mean...
a lot of mass.
Yeah. Is there more
Holy
up here?
shit.
There's another one up. There's more up here.
No way. Wow.
Oh yeah, there's another accident up here. Holy jeez.
More.
That one was a big rig.
What was it?
Well, oh no, the big rig's pulling over right now.
So it's like an out of control car or something. It might have been maybe like a road rage type thing, you know?
Possibly.
You know, where one crashed there and the other one, I don't know, it's weird.
Or it could just be a coincidence. You never know.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Hot Jam says it's concrete, not cement. Is there that big of a difference between concrete and cement?
Cement's what binds concrete.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, we're lucky to be on the other side. We're not stuck in traffic. Yeah, you know Tehachapi. I remember we stopped there last time.
Yeah.
They got that McDonald's there, and I took Donnie for the walk. And
Oh, that's knucklehead.
that's normal for this road. There's always somebody in the left-hand lane driving way too slow for the hill. What you gonna do? I gotta find his extension cable. Donnie's. Look, those are the highway patrols that were going the other way, I think, in the first place. Donnie, so he can go farther out, you know. When I take him on bathroom breaks, I don't like keeping him on the short leash.
Oh.
I want to give him room to,
Right.
you know, do his business. I know we're definitely hitting that rotisserie chicken up in Tehachapi.
Yeah, what sucks is oh no, I have my knife. I think I have my knife.
Well, it's you know what? It's a truck stop. We'll get some utensils in there.
Excellent.
That's what we'll do. We'll get the utensils out of the truck stop.
Right.
Dude, I forgot my water bottle, my big water bottle.
Oh, really? Wow,
Yeah.
that's not like
I forgot the Apple TV because remember I was gonna bring my Apple TV.
Yeah, that sucks. That's we should turn around.
Turn around. You know, I can. You know, no, at the hotel. You know what we can do? You can you can use the from your phone and tell it and push it to the TV.
Yeah, with Apple TV.
No,
Oh.
no. The hotel. I did it at the hotel last time I was there. As long as they have the same kind of TVs, which they normally do.
Oh, you mean like the smart?
Yeah, they have a smart TV.
Thing, I left my well, I wouldn't know. I didn't bring my GoPros. It's like, because once I brought one, it's like I opened the flood, and it was just too heavy. And it was just like, I had to walk. You know,
Well, I got 4 GoPros. I've got
so
3.
I'm trying to discipline.
Oh, I got something that'll keep you busy.
Well, I got something. It's a surprise still, but I have to. It's in my luggage.
Okay. Well, my Sony camera, it stopped working, and I did some research on it.
Oh, cool.
And what happened is, what they say is you gotta open it up. Screws so far, but I haven't gotten to the part of
Where did
taking
you
it.
put the screws? Put it back in.
It's all in a little container I have. So if you get bored and want something to work on tonight, or I mean tomorrow when we get to the hotel,
Right.
I know you
that's
like those
perfect.
little tedious little.
Well, fixes. Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, Gross says cement is actually an ingredient of concrete.
Yes, it is. You know what it said?
Yeah.
You are correct, sir.
Gra just likes to stick it to me, telling me I'm an idiot sometimes. And Gra says everybody needs to tune in tomorrow night, on Thursday night, because Ty and Gra are going to have a talking session about BS and about everything and anything on the planet. It's going to be the Ty and Gra show. And Ty saying, Gra, you better watch out what you wish for, right, Ty? So if you don't know, Gra is an old biker dude, but he's got all kinds of
Lots
stuff
of
in his house.
respect there.
He's got all kinds of stuff in his house, like he's got a what do you call it? What do you call the organ?
really? Accordion?
Accordion. He's got an accordion from the 20s. He's got every Easy Rider magazine ever produced.
Accordion?
Yeah, he's got an old accordion. Gross says you two are going to solve the world problems tomorrow.
Exactly.
Or on Thursday. He's got a tree of bike parts out in his backyard. It's pretty cool. I think you'll like him and his roommate Joe. Yeah, we lost cell coverage for a minute. Oh yeah, the snow broke my antenna.
Oh, so you don't have
well, I bought a new antenna, but I haven't hooked it up yet. It's right here in the back. I figure while you're driving, I might mess with it. I gotta do a lot of work while you're driving. Graw's place is kind of like yours, but on a much smaller level. If you know what I mean. Graw's house.
Oh.
You'll see what I mean when we get there.
You mean detail oriented?
I don't know. Are you detail oriented, Graw? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I get to finally test out his new super fast Wi-Fi internet that he says he got.
Nice. Hey, so my sister's got to get Starlink. She said she's going to order in the business.
Ooh, that's $500 a month.
I know. What's that?
Why is she ordering the business
Right, well,
one?
because she's a girl. She doesn't know what she's talking about. So there's no reason she needs that, right?
No, so she better order it fast because it takes a while to get it, depending on where she's at.
But she just closed on her house or whatever. So I think she's starting to pack.
Okay, so Starlink right now, I think I'm averaging like 80 down and 10 up right now.
Right, which is normal. That's about what I got on my cable.
But here's the thing, it depends on, so you only, on the residential plan, you only get 1 terabyte a month. So if she watches a lot of stuff online, then that might be an issue.
Oh, wow.
So like what I've done is I've turned all my stuff down to, I don't do 4K anymore, I don't do high def. I try and stick with the lower signals because I watch all my TV through the internet.
Yeah, well that's what Comcast has us doing now. They measure all our data.
I think you get 35 gigs a day. So it depends on how much she uses her internet. I think you get double if you go to Google or if you go to business plan. But the business plan is $500 a month.
Yeah, holy shit. So what's yours, 250?
No, it's 110.
5 times more and it's only double?
I don't know how much. I've never looked into the business because I'm not going to pay $500 a month.
Right, exactly. I don't know what she's like, the way she was talking about it, it was just like that. It's already a done deal. Like, it's so funny. It's like when women redecorate, you know? It's like, oh yeah, I just want to redo that countertop and this, and how much is the countertop? I don't know, 45 grand, I think. You know, as opposed to $500. $500.
And here's the thing, so you can, what they can do is... So,
$500 a month. I didn't say, I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then she's like, well, yeah, then, you know, I'm seeing how much, like, putting up the masts and stuff like that. I'm like, check out, like, how about order HughesNet, you know, like...
Oh, no, you don't want HughesNet. That's the worst.
No, my point is, because they're probably losing a ton of business to Starlink. And so I'm thinking maybe in some places, there might be some place who does free installation and will rig up a whole antenna, you know, maybe.
Oh, I gotcha.
And so do that all for her, and then keep it for a month or two or whatever the period is, then stop it, and then just return the equipment, but keep the infrastructure.
Yeah, we'll go there, Cora.
You understand what I'm saying?
I do, but now, so Ty, depending, like, does she have a lot of trees on her new property?
No idea.
If there's nothing blocking, Like a Starlink, you could just set it on the ground. It comes with a stand to sit on the ground.
Right.
It's just you can't have buildings or trees blocking it.
Yeah, she says it's beautiful property. I'll go check it out shortly.
Yeah, well, when
I was gonna.
here's what you do. You download the Starlink app, okay? And they have a program in there, and it says searching, or it says search the sky or something. And what it'll do is, all you do is open up your camera and you go around, and it'll tell you if anything is blocking. Like it tells you where to
That's pretty
place
cool.
it. Yeah.
Oh, hey, did you ever call that antenna thingy on Craigslist?
No, you know what? I didn't. My stepdad didn't really want to go that way.
That's nice. I mean, I don't know, nice. That would just seem like a couple grand for.
Yeah. Oh no, I get you. And also, they said you had to take it down.
Oh, I know what it was. It was one you can winch up. That's
Yeah.
What. It's like something out of the military.
Well, you know, Brian, I remember now. You were on my show one time, Brian, weren't you? Right after you had your disability. Yeah, we're almost into Hatchaby. Potty break and food and switch drivers. We're gonna have to stop in about 2 hours, and my brain's freezing. What the name of the town is? Past Mojave. One of our subscribers is going to give Donnie some treats and say hi to us.
What an epic road trip. How many people are on?
Oh, I can't see how many people are on right now.
Can they hear me or no?
Yeah, they can hear you. We had 17 people on YouTube and 1 person on Twitch, and I don't know how many people on
What an
Twitter.
epic road trip this is going to be. It's Washington, D.C. Here we go.
Now we're gonna be in Washington D.C. We're going everywhere on the East Coast.
We're not even out of California yet.
Except for Maine. I've already been to Maine. Although I guess we could go up to Maine.
we had unlimited fun. We're gonna get reimbursed.
If I get reimbursed, I'll be happy. But they told me after I test to reimburse me.
How funny! It's like if you make a big dent in their case, they're not gonna reimburse you.
Yeah. Well,
Scumbags.
my lawyer says from what he understands I'm gonna get reimbursed, but I don't even know how that works. You know, how long is it gonna take him to pay me back for this trip? You know, and are you included in that per diem? And
Well, oh yeah.
is Donnie included in the per diem? The judge knows that what we told the judge the other day is I have to have an attendant to help me, which is you, and Donnie. And the judge approved it. So, I don't know what that means. We'll find out. Did you get the little ones yet? The little ones are the ones with all the
I
flavors.
just tried to. I thought they were just gonna end up in the trash can. So I wanted to help you.
Oh, well, they're going to get eaten. We'll probably, next time we go to Costco, we'll probably buy some more. I love blueberries.
Oh, you bought these Costco?
Yeah, those are Costco blueberries. I love blueberries.
I think maybe we have to let them sit for a day or two.
They've been sitting since Friday. I
Oh.
bought them on Friday.
Okay.
Probably as long as it took me to get my cameras back. Well, I still haven't got my cameras back all the way yet. They still got a couple of them.
I'm like a bear going through a picnic ground. Just cleaned out the blueberries.
Does it say how many blueberries? We ate a whole box of blueberries today, the 2 of us. So I don't know. I think they're 2. Was it a pound of blueberries or 2?
18 ounces.
18 ounces. Okay. Barstow. That's where we gotta go. We're gonna stop in Barstow. Just sit right there. We'll do it. Here, Ashley, can I put this in there so when we go to the trash? I got trash. Look at this too.
That's a big right now. But yeah, it's good. This is where we're gonna stop and just empty this.
Just so you guys know, if you don't know, Ty is the ultimate prepper. And what I mean by that, I don't mean in a bad way. I mean he's got life hacks for everything.
I try to anticipate things.
Like I bought big trash bags, and Ty's like, no, I got these. You know the meat department trash bags, or they're not trash. What do you call these bags?
Oh, the produce bags.
Yeah,
Well, that's what the Costco's produce bags.
Aren't these supposed to stop it from getting freezer burn or something? Isn't that what it does?
Yeah, but yes.
Oh, speaking of that, I had this Instapot and I had some burger meat in there for a while. You know, patties.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did is I put them in the Instapot. I chopped them up a little bit and put green beans and tomatoes, cut up tomatoes in there. Let them cook for 20 minutes in the pressure cooker.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah, I've done all types of. But it's kind of what they're more. Where this one is just it's made for steaming rice, and then they've added functions. The super crock pot.
I got you.
But I used to keep food. Imagine I tell you, if you keep food over like 150, 160 degrees, it'll never go bad.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know.
Want to dry out though? How do you keep it wet or moist?
But you add stuff on there. But yeah, it's like it's the weirdest thing. It's like food doesn't spoil, like meat doesn't spoil if you keep it up to above a certain temperature. I think that's why in the old days they had those little 3-ring things with a big old cast iron pot. They just kept throwing shit in there. So you can just keep adding stuff in and keep taking it out.
Yeah.
I experimented. I probably kept like an original food thing for days.
Nice.
I know. It's just like you would never. It's like something you would never even. 564
for diesel, yeah, because we're up in the middle of the
I
mountains.
know. Oh, I got you.
And Lowe's is one of the most expensive. I've noticed
is it
Lowe's
really?
is one of the most expensive truck stops around. But we don't need diesel because we got 3/4 of a tank still.
Wow.
Because I've been driving 59 miles
There
an
you
hour.
go. There you go.
Now you get it.
So what's that fluid for? Do you have a reservoir?
The DEF?
No, the anti-smoky shit.
Yeah, that's the DEF fluid.
Or
So
fluid? Yeah.
there's a particulate filter on the new diesel trucks. And remember in the old days, if you had a truck, you could hit the gas real hard or the diesel real hard, and it would blow smoke.
Right.
You can't anymore.
So it's kind of like a catalytic converter.
Yeah, it's a cleaner.
Yeah.
It's an exhaust cleaner,
Exhaust cleaner.
basically.
Or burn stuff hot or something.
Yeah. Basically, it's a way to get me less miles per gallon.
Yeah, it's like catalytic converter.
I'm gonna park over a little bit farther that way so I can take Donnie.
So what do we?
Wait, no, you're hurting, huh?
Utensil?
I'll park right here.
No.
Donnie, you know where we are, huh? He's like, this is my favorite place to poop. Dad."
Actually, I would rather, since I am hurting, I'd rather park out here because I'm more
Yeah,
embarrassed about
exercise?
how I crawl out.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna go take Donnie for a walk. Ty is gonna go inside, and then when Ty gets back, I'm gonna go inside and go to the bathroom. Oh wait, there's. Let's go to the other side. Ty ready? Donnie.
Okay.
No, he's asking.
Hey.
He's fine. He's
Hey.
fine. Just let him go. Just let him go, Ty.
Oh, hold on. I gotta.
He's not doing anything yet. He's just looking.
Hey.
He's just looking.
I gotta if he's gonna be left with me, I gotta establish a relationship with him. Hey, come here.
He just got excited for a
Come
minute.
here. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here.
It's worse when he's stuck in the truck like this.
Well,
All right, here, we'll just park right here where I was gonna park. Oh, you don't want people to see you walking. Huh?
no, don't worry. It's just like, well,
I'm sorry.
what was that? Sir?
That's my theory, yeah.
I'm Siri.
Actually, I'm gonna chill here for a little bit while you're doing that, and then I'll go take Donnie.
What am I doing again?
I thought you had to use the restroom and stuff.
No, not yet.
You're gonna get utensils.
Gotcha. Well, yeah,
We're gonna get the chicken.
Okay.
We gotta get the chicken out the back.
Okay.
Maybe make some sandwiches.
Is there a place where you want to go sit on the table inside and do chicken?
No, I was just gonna.
Do it here?
I mean, if you want to go inside, we can. But
We got
a couple plates. I know you gotta go to the bathroom when you see people. Go sit down. No, I got you, but I got him.
You got it?
I got him. He's acting like a brat. Why are you acting like a brat today, huh? I thought we got over this with you. I thought we got over this with you. There we go. Now I can let him go. He's tied out of the truck. What? I know. Did you see another dog? You want to go play, don't you? You want to go play? He's like, I gotta go pee, Dad. Alright. Got the keys to the truck. What's up, Colorado girl? I was meant to text you. I'm sorry I forgot to. That's my fault. I was gonna text you. You been at this stop many times up at Tehachapi? Oh, monster. Oh, monster. Huh? You all excited? Are you all excited? Let me find his long leash. I moved his long leash earlier. Okay, you want to know what sucks about being disabled? This is how many medications you got to take with you on trips. I got some on my teeth? No. Oh, I forgot I have these. Throat waffles. Alright. When Ty gets back, I'll walk you, okay? When Ty gets back, we'll go for a walk. I know you're excited, aren't you? Let's switch leashes. Let me put you on this leash. Actually, I'm not gonna wait for Ty. You guys don't mind just hanging out? I gotta walk Donnie. He's gotta go to the bathroom. It's gonna take me a minute because I gotta. Yeah, Donnie always gets fur all over my. Alright, we'll be right back, guys. We're gonna go. I gotta go walk Donnie. I gotta get my scooter. I need it. Look at. I need a new cane. Freaking cane. My cane's broke here, and it's bent right there. I broke 2 canes this morning, and this is going to be the 3rd one that's going to break. I think I'm just getting too fat. Shit, here comes Ty.
Hey, this McDonald's is ideally set up for us to eat inside.
Yeah, but I'm trying to stay on the road, Ty. I want to just keep going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you wanted to eat. Okay.
Well, I'm going to. I was going to eat in the truck.
You just when you just peek your head inside, you're like, okay, yeah, whatever. Either way, it just seems that we walk right in there, we use one of their tables, and then we clean the table and leave. You know.
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable eating other food. And
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be embarrassing.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go walk down.
What do you want me to do right now?
Nothing really.
Okay.
You're gonna drive from here for a little bit, so
That's around while you're.
I'm gonna go walk. Donnie, come on, hold on.
Can I close the door?
No, he's fine now. All right, guys, we'll be right back. Hey. There you go. All right, guys, we'll be right back.
No. What's that? Give me about 30 stuff a minute. Try to make a dent here. Right. That's why I'm trying to.
No, I'm gonna take it inside with me to the back.
There you go.
I'm gonna try to street with
I didn't see it in here.
Oh no, it's still here. I'll be right back.
Drumstick or white meat?
I don't care.
I'll let you tear it apart then.
No, Donnie, you can't go inside yet, Donnie. No. Ty's doing something.
He's gonna smell the.
You go to the store with me. Go to the store with Dad.
Alright. get back here in a week, and then I come back here with more cash. Okay, I'll see you in 1 week. Nice try. Good luck. I live in Oakland, California. That happens a couple times a day.
Donnie up.
Yeah, here we go.
So I got him a hot dog. So hold on, Donnie. Let me put my scooter on hold.
I'm trying to open up his bag of treats. This seems like a combination lock. All right. Little lunch counter set up for you. I opened up the mayonnaise and the mustard for you. I scored the meat. I scored the meat, so you can just whatever. I didn't have a utensil, so I used my knife. We'll see.
Here, you want there's a hot dog in there. Can you just take them and put them in the, there's no food in there for him to get a.
No. Yeah. Hold on. Hey, Donnie. Donnie, this way.
There's a hot dog in there for him.
Other side.
Go to the front to the back.
Here you go. Should I tear it off or give him the whole? Okay, he's chowing. No.
Fucking mayonnaise bottle dropped. The lid came off.
Oh no.
I was holding it by the lid.
It didn't break though, did it?
No, luckily.
Well, yeah. Sorry. Oh wait.
It's not your fault.
We could have lost. Well, we have a spare.
All right. Did you eat your hot dog already, Donnie?
Yeah. I think unless he dropped it. I think so. I gave him a treat too.
Really cool. All right.
And we're off?
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm gonna put this on the ground though, so it's not.
Yeah, no, I just threw it up there. You customize it however you want. I have my stuff here.
All right.
No.
And the address where we gotta go. Okay. I'm trying to find, I just got a message where to go. Thank you guys for waiting with us.
Sponsored by Coke Sprite.
There you go. Okay, I gotta put this address into where we're
And
going.
Oreo cookie. Oops, sorry.
You're fine.
I was going to show you
I just gotta put in Hot Damn's address. Hot Damn! Donnie, leave Ty alone. There we go. Knows where we're going. We're an hour and a half away, it says, Hot Damn.
Let's take State Route 58 East. This route is 27 minutes faster than State Route 58 East. US 395.
Donnie, get in the back seat. Come here. Come here. Come here. You got you dirty. It's trying to take. Ty gave you a treat and you had a hot dog, Donnie. What's up, Carol? I'm gonna make me a sandwich. Although I forgot the cheese, oh well. Thanks, sorry guys, we had to do a truck stop. We had to switch drivers. Because Ty's better at driving during the day and I'm better at driving at night, so.
Well, Eddie's a machine. He can drive day or night. I enjoy driving during the day.
See, look at that. You know what? Sometimes oh shit, the back window's down. There you go. You know what? I don't know. We're gonna try it. I don't like wheat bread, but we got wheat bread.
How funny! You're killing me. The color of it?
No, I just don't like the texture of it. I like white bread that's nice and soft. And you know what else? If you guys don't know me well enough, Ty probably does. I always gotta have a reason to bitch. So I got the wheat bread so I could bitch about having wheat bread.
How funny! He got the white privilege wheat bread.
What do you mean white privilege wheat bread?
No, it's as white as it gets.
It's
freckle face. It's like the redheaded stepchild white person.
It's artisan bread. God damn it, and this meat's not coming out.
It's white bread with freckles.
Then turn left on East Tehachapi Boulevard.
Here, let's see.
Are you gonna stop at the? Oh my gosh!
This is the kind of white bread we got. It's not.
Come on, white bread, right?
I mean wheat bread. It's wheat.
White bread. It's got some freckles.
It's wheat.
It's got some freckles. It's like a redheaded stepchild. It's the Irish.
It's called golden wheat.
It's the Irish of white.
Okay, we gotta.
It's like having a, what do you call it? What are the people with red hair and freckles called?
Turn left
Redheaded?
on East Tehachapi
Turn right?
Boulevard.
Turn left.
Sorry.
Redheaded stepchild?
No, there's a name for that.
Irish?
No, there's a name for that. You have red hair, freckles.
Turn left to
Let me
State
see.
Route 58
That's not
East
real wheat
toward
bread.
Mojave.
Exactly. It's not real wheat bread.
Maybe long stocking.
No, come on.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Red hair, freckles. What's that demographic, or what's that called?
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about
gosh,
now.
They make fun of them like South Park does.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, what is their name? Oh my
Gingers. Thank
yeah.
you. Who is that? Who gets God rides Harley? You the
In
man.
1,000 feet.
Bro.
Yeah, this is like the gingers of white bread or white bread. It's funny, the packaging fully though. Look it does. Let me see. Let me show. Here, show the.
It's talking about me driving and doing stuff.
So check it out. So the packaging, he said he got fooled.
It's artisan.
It's the white privilege of
Turn
is
left.
artisan. And this was just, I know, but when you
Turn
pick it
left,
out,
turn
it
left,
looks as it looks as white bread as it possibly gets. And he opens it up, it's got freckles.
I don't like wheat bread.
It's got freckles.
I'm a white bread dude.
Freckles. Just say freckles. Oh, sorry. I
Okay.
don't like that. Where's that? Ginger, blood nut.
And the
Yeah,
cruise
ginger.
control is already set, so when you get going, you can just Ty's like, I'm not driving 55, Eddie. Every time I turn away, he's getting speed up.
Hey, I'm here to. It's like I don't know what that movie is. There's a movie with Robert De Niro and Charles Grodin. Someone should look that up. There's a comedy. I'm Robert De Niro in that movie, but not really.
Robert De Niro's a dick, so you can be him all you want.
Right, exactly.
Donnie,
I'm the cantankerous Marshall getting Eddie to.
Donnie, I bought this meat and bread less than an hour ago, and I'm pulling Donnie hair off of it.
Oh my gosh, we got it, dude. We should all write a screenplay together on the way out there. Hold on here, let's get people to buy in on this. I got a great idea.
Watch out for this truck.
I-15 north, I-40 toward Las Vegas.
And I'm already over speed limit. Sorry.
Just hit this resume button right there.
Okay, I gotta slow down.
It'll slow down for you.
I know what I wouldn't have passed it if I was 159. So, but since I gotta slow my mind here.
I'm just trying to preserve the money that we don't have to pay for all.
100%. Like I said, I'm just getting you out there according to whatever.
I hate driving 59, but
No, you don't. It's good for gas mileage. I don't care.
well, that's the only reason why I'm doing it is because of the mileage. And thank you, Carol donated some money yesterday. Thank you, Carol, for donating to our gas
One
fund.
thing I got to do since I passed this dude, I'm just going to create a little distance so that he has an opportunity to pass me, so I don't seem like a dick.
Go for it.
Yeah. So just and then.
Did you put the back window down again?
No, I don't think so.
Or is Donnie doing it?
No, I think it's speed. It's just I didn't put it all the way. Okay, so gonna be a long trip. Exactly. Billy Minter. So what I'm looking for here, I don't have my phone out. Is a movie with Robert De Niro and Charles Grodin, and he's got to deliver this guy across the country.
Hey, you want to do the cruise control now?
Yeah.
Please? Don't crash my truck now.
He's acting like me.
Whoa, look at that acting over. That truck's flipped
Oh,
over.
whoa! Nobody's even got on side seeing it.
Wow.
You missed it. On the other side, 3 or 4 cars had stopped already. Looks like a car had rolled off an embankment, but righted itself, so it looks like no injuries.
It's either a Silverado or a Dodge. And this top was tore
Oh,
off.
really? The top was?
It wasn't totally off, but it was damaged. Plus, you know what? When you know what? Actually,
the
when
movie
you
is
do
Midnight Run. Thank you, God. God rides Harley. He's boom. Double bonus.
We call him Gra for short if it makes it easier.
Oh, Gra? Okay.
So whenever I say Gra, now you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So Gra, you've probably been on Jeopardy. You've been on the Eddie's Jeopardy. You said, what is Midnight Run would have been the winning answer. So, sorry, not in the form of a question.
Hey, I can be a backseat driver.
No, so
in my
Midnight
truck.
Run. Okay, so the trope, right? The movie trope has always been law enforcement, right? Delivering the wayward accountant or somebody in the mob to testify against the mob. We got to turn it. Now we write screenplays. Brilliant. We write screenplays now that favor patriots. So basically, well, I know, but for people, abuses under the color of authority. All right. So it's essentially patriot. It's what we're all essentially aligned under, is to try to prevent this, what I call de facto communism, as a. It's the. So instantiation. Bottom line is you filter off all the utopia communist people right off the bat. Patriots are delivering key witnesses to take on the tyrannical sheriff of Nottingham Forest or whatever. You know, we have Prince John or whoever the evil prince for King Henry, if we're going to use the folklore of King Arthur or King Richard or whatever. I'm trying to use familiar tropes here. So what we're doing is we're delivering favorable witnesses to the trial, and that could be our screenplay. You know, and then the antics of, you know, we got Beethoven Jr. here or whatever, the next generation. You know, Big Dave, the next generation.
You owe me a penny for saying Beethoven.
The next generation. No, it's my own little. I'm creating a new character. It's like Baby Muppet. Sorry, dude. Baby Beethoven.
Wow, look at this. So Diggleworth just sent me, since I can look at my phone now.
Add me on
Diggleworth,
Facebook. Oh, by the way, I got called from Facebook, or like you guys are talking amongst each other. I didn't know you could read so easily from this. On the passenger seat, this looks like a billboard from about 4 miles away. I was like, yeah, well, how the hell can you even read that?
oh, you
But-
know it's different when you're right there.
Yeah, so right when I'm looking at it, wow.
So
What's-
Diggleworth just sent me this on Twitter.
Hold on. So one of the things, I'm trying to explain some things here, because one of the things I need help on, or not help, but it's peculiar, is my usual speed reference when I'm passing a car at 50 or 70, whatever, 80 miles an hour, is that just then I passed this truck pulling a fifth wheel, or whatever, a trailer, and my frame reference and time reference was X number of seconds after he vanishes from my blind spot. I pull over, and I realized I didn't create enough buffer. So I've got to, since I'm driving slower, I've got to make sure I create enough buffer. And the reason I'm saying this out loud is it's called a memory mnemonic. It's a tool that basically will allow me to avoid an accident. So go ahead, Eddie, my bad.
I just got shut up in my own truck.
Well, I'm driving, of course. Hold on. We need a vote from the audience here. Eddie's not used to driving. He's trying to mutiny and throw me off the driver's seat. Eddie, no! I'm driving. No, he said.
Ty already knows. I am
said-
very particular. I hate sitting in the passenger seat.
Yeah, so basically,
It's boring to me.
yeah,
and
I got Captain Bly in the passenger seat, and it's killing him.
But we're gonna drive all night long, and Ty is better driving during the day, so I'm having him drive right
Yeah,
now.
who's the guy on the mutiny on the bounty? Who was the lieutenant who overthrew Captain Bly?
I don't know. But anyway, so Diggleworth just sent me something on Twitter that says James O'Keefe has more evidence that Nancy was behind the insurrection, and so was AOC. So I don't know. I haven't looked into it yet, but that's what Diggleworth sent me on Twitter.
To maintain traffic flow on an uphill, I'm going to go 60, 63, because the car I just passed was catching up on me on an uphill, and he's pulling a trailer. So I'm throwing that out there. You guys can't see this stuff.
I'm living rent-free in this guy's head on Twitter. Every day he has to post like 10 or 12 tweets about me. I'm just living rent-free. Stupid liberals. All because he's mad because I said that if they want to use my footage, they have to pay me to use my footage. Gotta pay to play.
No, just say that don't quote that number. Don't give them the opening number, but just say that all you did was you responded to his request for a quote, which verbally or Twitter or whatever you guys communicated he asked for. You gave him the number, and he never returned. He never replied. He was a cheapskate, and it's reasonable, I think, because if he can cull it down to just the interval you're talking about, I don't know if I would discuss what that interval is. I would keep all that stuff.
It's not even the guy that's mad about me not letting him use my footage. It's just some stupid liberal guy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to augment the business model and give you quick draw McGraw ammunition.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull a request for amendment on the 59 mile an hour rule. On an uphill with a string of semis and trucks pulling campers, if they're catching me, I think it's my responsibility to at least stay within the gap that I have already established.
No, they can pass you, Ty. We're doing 59, bro. I did that the whole way here so far. We hadn't had an issue.
Well, I'm talking about driving safety. But all right.
That is driving safety, Ty. They can drive around. We're in the slow lane. It's not like we're in the fast lane. they can drive around us.
Yeah, but this truck with the trailer's got to make a lane change in rain with 5, 6, 7 cars behind him.
Yeah, and if he's pulling up on us like this, right, he knows that we're going slower than him, so he should be making that decision 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6
that's true.
feet behind us.
As long as we keep the consistency, I suppose.
Yeah.
You're right. By being consistent, that puts a responsibility on him. But since I was inconsistent, maybe.
Just as long as you see.
Yeah. So if he doesn't switch lanes now, where there's what's open brake for him for a mile,
that's his fault.
then it's his fault, right? Okay, gotcha. It's hard for me to adjust. So thank you.
I just keep it at 59, and if we pull up to a car that's faster than us, I either slow it down or I go around. It takes a while to get used to, but once you're used to it, it's calming. You don't get road rage. When you're doing 80 miles an hour, I think you're more, or at least I'm more tendent to get road rage. Plus, I'm enjoying the views.
As an engineer at heart, I think my first instinct is to do something that works. And so what I worried about was if I was being the bottle stop, creating the bottleneck, then I would want to relieve that bottleneck pressure.
I used to worry about that before,
Yeah.
but nobody ever does that for me. and we're not being the bottle stop. If people have the ability to pass us, which they do, we're not being
Yeah.
Because if you speed up and you slow down every time somebody rolls up on you, that's wasting fuel. We might as well be doing 72 miles an hour the whole time. As long as you stick at 59 the whole way, look, how many miles per gallon are we getting right now?
99.
Oh, we're going downhill a little bit.
So should I put on my brakes?
Oh,
Whoa!
there.
Huh? I got the exception on that one.
No, we're getting miles per gallon.
Yeah, undated.
That's Eric.
TA. By the way, it's TAI. With me. TAI or TAIHO. So if they're like Taiwan, TAIHO or TAI. Taiho, I prefer friends and family call me Tai. I prefer Taiho, but Thais
Never told me that.
I've gotten used to since
I've been
college.
I always been called you Ty, so that's why I always call you Ty.
Yeah, it's just my Twitter's Ty Decker, but and I use Twitter unconventionally. Don't expect to. I try to engage with the alt lefties and grind them until they're wrong.
Well, what did they call you when we were in Berkeley? The right wing nut or something like that, or wing nut Ty?
Oh yeah, well basically they tried to say wing nut live streamer, and I was like, so I took that and like wing nut journalism, basically turning the screws. I'm turning this, see, so it works on both ways. They feel like, oh look, he's such a wing nut like crazy guy.
Hey, didn't last time we drove through here, I
like
tried to get you to let me go over here and fly my drone over all these planes?
And as a engineer, hold on, he's worried about me being Judy Garland in A Star Is Born. I get it.
I don't know if I'm old. I don't know if I'm old enough to. I know who Judy Garland is, but
I could say more updated terms, but I think it's funnier that way.
Wasn't she, frankly, my dear? I don't know. Wasn't she in that movie with what's his name?
Did you put hot damn something? So Eddie can't read these, and I'm not used to reading them. So all I do is every once in a while, it catches my eye that it's flickering, and then
We're gonna be at Hot Dan's house at 6:21.
Hold on. So that's how always better to be a wing nut than a left nut. Yeah. Right. Well, so wing nuts, it's like I apply the screw pressure. And that's essentially what I do when I get in these conversations. I insert myself in situations, and then I keep trying to use, I run laps around them essentially, and then wing nut. Like you ever use a wing nut, and you know how it tightens the bolt. If you look on my Twitter, it's on my profile. It looks, shows a wing nut. If you haven't seen what they look like, it's a nut with you can turn with your thumb. And so it works both ways. This is the type of abstract tools that I use when I use things unconventionally to try to win against de facto communism, because they use the same type of psychological tools to create compliance, and I try to use those same type of tools, but in a more dynamic way than they want. So that's why I live in what I call the Lion's Den, LYIN apostrophe, Lions apostrophe S and where I think all patriots should move back into these cities instead of what is common sense is to flee. But I see that as being French to a certain extent, and that the only way we're going to retake lost ground is to reoccupy it, or gentrify it, or whatever, repatriate it. So, blah, blah, blah.
I hope I got this number right.
Throw a monkey wrench in the car. I'll show you. Well, so all you guys not even sure. I don't know how quickly from when you comment when it shows up on the screen, and whether you guys know that how long that delay is.
Okay,
So I'm going to show you the next one that comes up here, and then
I think
yeah, Lions Den, Portland. Oh, that was a no Lyin, not Lyon. That'd be like French Lyon. That would be pronounced Lion. It would Lion Lyi and like lying, Lions Den, but the people who are fibbing. So I put Lyin apostrophe S, Lions Den.
hey, it's getting a little close.
The wind's blowing them into our really. The little FedEx dude. You can't see it. It's just coming into your view on the left-hand side here. His wheels can move along. Like what? Anyways, see, like he's doing it now. No. Yeah, he didn't come close. When he was next to us, he actually came over the line. He was like, whoa. Let's see if he does it now. That's normal. When he was right next to us, he came over the line. I was like, we thought we were going to get pushed over. Oh, maybe he was punishing me. Ooh.
For driving too slow?
Because I think these dudes, I think truck drivers have so much respect for them because they could hold the line, no matter the weather. They could fit their truck in the most incredible spaces of a vehicle that they know how to drive. The dimensions of the trailer and stuff. They're just amazing drivers. So when somebody crosses the line like that, I suspect after I think about it for a while, there's probably intentional.
No, sometimes they look,
Yeah, maybe.
They're humans. They look away, I mean, we all make mistakes.
Maybe. So
sometimes they're tired.
So this is what I would call articulated suspicion, and then the next level's reasonable suspicion, probable cause, and then we throw it out to the jury to decide. As opposed to what the left likes to argue, and this is how they try to win their arguments. You haven't proved anything to me. It's like, I don't have to. All I have to do is articulate a suspicion, and then I'll provide you evidence that makes it reasonable. And that's how you win an argument, is that you get them to be unable to say that they can't see anything that's reasonably suspicious. And then you're like, well, obviously, because that's why you're prejudiced. And then they'll block you.
I don't think you can win an argument with a liberal, can you?
No. But, well, if they block you, I can still have to tap out. And then I'll put on, they have a cool, like a female tapping out.
Yeah.
And you put their block profile and then screenshot. And then you have like the half body of this female tapping out. Mm-hmm. And you post that as the GIF, because Twitter now allows you to post pictures and GIFs together. And so it essentially has their block profile tapping out.
Gotcha. Well, speaking of your, when you're talking, you said something earlier. So, where I live,
you got Get Some has a message to you specifically. Calls you homie.
Get Some, yeah, we're gonna drive by your house. Get Some. We're going through.
Yeah, Grandmaster Blog. Blah blah blah. So Eddie can't see these.
I can go on my phone and look if I need to.
That's why I'm trying to throw it to you.
Get Some is in northern Texas, so we're gonna drive by your house and Get Some on Thursday. Let me see what he's saying. But anyway, so about this, so our mail, because of the snow and stuff, our mail could not get delivered for a week.
That's not right.
Now I couldn't get up to the mailbox to get it anyways, but so when my stepdad called them to put it on hold, they said, "Oh, we're not delivering mail this week because of the snow." And my stepdad, who used to deliver the mail up here, says, when I delivered the mail, we had a saying that says, whether sleet knows, that whole saying, right?
Yeah, sleet knows.
He said, what happened to that? And the lady at the post office says, Well, things are different now. And my stepdad said, yeah, you guys are all lazy people who just want a paycheck. She hung the phone up on him.
Wow, awesome, man. That's a tap out right there.
My stepdad's 87 years old. He doesn't give a shit what he says to people anymore.
Stop at that yellow steakhouse in Texas. Well, thanks.
Oh,
yeah, well, that one. I'll bring a yellow rose too, Brian.
No, you know which one he's talking? The one with the 72
What's
ounce.
that, Greg Raw?
He's talking about the 72 ounce one.
Hold on, they got some good stuff going. Whoa. Argue with the leftists like trying to pick up. I'm gonna get turned in by a trucker. Trying to pick up a turd from the clean end.
Hold on, I'm on here now. Let's see. Get Some said. Oh, I just dropped in to say hi. What's up, Get Some? And then he said, I've never lost an argument with a liberal.
You can't. How do you? I mean, all they do, yeah, exactly. They don't. Well, their feelings got hurt more than yours, so.
Freaking Gra. I mean, not Gra. Get Some. Yeah, Get Some. I'm driving. I'll be on the 40 through Texas. Let's see. Tonight we're driving all the way till tomorrow till we get to Albuquerque. We're staying in Albuquerque tomorrow, and then Thursday I'll be driving through northern Texas on the 40. So if you wanted to have a cup of coffee or something, or say hi, let me know.
Hey, I have my little suction thing. If you want to put your phone up there, so you can read these, so I don't.
No, you don't have to read them to me.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll just check in every once in a while.
I feel
You're driving now. You're in control. You're the one that has to do the show. See that antenna on top of his truck?
That's antenna?
That's the one I have. I just bought that one. I'm putting it on the back. In fact, I should be working on it right now, but I'm being lazy.
Relax. We got time. Well, I can't wait to show you. I have to be from the hotel room.
And you're gonna be upset that gift you got me for Christmas I didn't bring just because this scooter doesn't work on.
Well, I looked at it. I know because I could have tried to do. I could have tried to.
I'm sorry, I was running late and I forgot a lot of shit.
No, but the reason is I looked at it and now I have ideas on how I can get that to work, or only when needed. How easy is it to remove that thing if you need it?
It's 4 screws, but it's kind of hard. Their head screws kind of hard to reach. They're behind it.
They're like inside.
It's behind the box. It's kind of like they're hidden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you'd have to have some type of long ratchet.
It's kind of a pain in the butt, but I can get it off.
Well, I'm just saying if you ever wanted to do like some.
Is Snooks in here? Did I just see Snooks?
You know, some event where you needed something.
Yeah. What's up, Snooks? Snooky says, EddieBlockFilms, happy Tuesday, sweets, and hello to Ty.
Hey there.
Snookies, we're going to be driving by your house, but the problem is Snooky never wants to meet anybody, and I'll never get to meet Snooks. One of my best mods, and she'll never meet me. She takes care of me. She does all the work. She goes to other chat rooms, and she's like, Eddie's live, come watch his show. But she'll never meet me. I don't know if I should feel upset or not.
No. That's easy. Next question.
I gotta mess with her a little bit.
I know. I'm playing the reverse Ed McMahon.
Snookies, we're going to Miami Beach. Tell me what I should eat in Miami Beach if you've ever been there. Huh?
I screwed up. I was approaching this guy in the pass. I got somebody on my ass.
Yeah, normally when I roll up on somebody, I just kind of slow down and gauge.
Right, so you wander at 59 for a while when I wait for this guy to pass. Yeah, that's what I should have done.
Here or there. You're not used to it yet. I just know you like to drive 80 sometimes, so I just don't want to be driving 80s what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, because I can take in information faster. Well, I'd say faster. I like taking information fast. And so driving in an area like this, where there's not a lot of information to see.
I need wiper blades. Why do I need wiper?
Oh, we should have checked. Yeah, you're right, by the way.
Why do I need wiper blades?
We need to check the wiper blades is what we need to do. Because of the one, the tab that might be...
I think what happened is the snow knocked that tab loose.
Well, we want to be, so...
Cuban food, okay.
We'll check, so...
Get Some says we need to get Cuban girls when we're in Miami.
Cuban food, a lot. So I got Snooks. Turn off the wipers. Dude, you gotta start blinking and you'll get... So, Billy Minter, the proper technique is for you to blink at the proper time. So you gotta get in the sync, man. What the hell are you talking about? Jeez. Turn off the wipers.
Actually, it's not raining
anymore.
Thank you.
I'm teasing them. You're right, Mr. What's his name again? Billy Singer?
Dude, this is coming off pretty clean.
Yeah, that's really awesome. That's the new phones, huh? They have gimbals built or mini big gimbals built in them?
Yeah, well, because that's the iPhone 14 Pro Max you're looking through right there.
Yeah, Billy Minter, you're right. I was trying to make a joke of me not realizing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't read what Get Some said right. Get Some said no, eat Cuban girls.
Oh, jeez.
He said they're spicy and they're low calories. Oh, my goodness. This is Get Some, though. Get Some is...
It's his account name. So.
That's true. Even though he's married and would never cheat on his wife.
Well, put his real name out there and talk like that, because that's essentially what I got. It's like, ugh. All right.
Billy says, thanks for turning off the freaking wipers. You're driving me nuts with those fucking things.
Yeah, you were right. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm just here for the ride now. I'm the passenger.
Or be Ed McMahon would, if anybody remembers, old enough, Johnny Carson. You are correct, sir.
Is that what Ed McMahon used to do on the Johnny
He just
Carson
played
show?
the sidekick. David Letterman had created other types of them. That are probably more memorable to younger folks. But Ed McMahon would just be the, he'd be the counter laugher. I don't know, they have a name for that. But
So Snookies, we're actually gonna go see Hot Damn. In fact, when we get close to Hot Damn's house, guys, I'm gonna turn the stream off because I don't want people to see where she lives. And then I'll start it up again after we leave her house. Unless Hot Damn wants to be on the show, I could just face the cameras inside the truck when we're driving close to her house. I asked God to ride a Harley because I was live streaming to his house. I'm like, hold on, let me turn the stream off. He's like, why would you do that? I said, I don't want Antifa knowing where you live. He's like, bring them on.
Doxing, it's generally good hygiene, if you will, to avoid doxing, because it won't happen like you think it will. That's all I can say.
I do. I'm just saying what God rides a Harley.
No, I'm agreeing.
Oh.
I'm just giving him. That's color commentary, like in a football game.
She's like, it doesn't matter to me. Well, we'll face the camera inside the truck then, maybe. Because I'm sure a lot of people would like to know what Hot Damn looks like and her husband.
Also, what that does is that provides you with not just cover, but it shows you're being responsible regardless. So it's good hygiene to turn it in.
I always do that.
Yeah, I know you do. I'm just trying to reiterate it to people who might not have been there in previous trips. No one ever comes here. So she's like, bring him on, says the spider to the flies.
Get Some says Antifa's been doxing me for years.
Yeah.
Do you guys have Antifa? I guess
most people don't have no clue what Antifa is. That's so bizarre, and especially if you talk to someone who's on the left, alt left or whatever, and thinks they're on the right. They're like, no, they're they think that when they have heard them, they're like some type of angels that descended from heaven to save us from a National Socialist German Workers' Party.
So Snookies, Teespring, the company that I order shirts that my shirts go through, for some reason, I order shirts for Hot Damn and for Gene because they won in the contest over a month ago and they're still not arrived. Jeannie says that there's an issue with Teespring right now, so I would not buy from my Teespring store whatsoever. I don't know when they're going to deliver, and it's driving me nuts. So I need to find a new shirt store.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Is it all the suppliers are having problems with what's Teespring?
It's just I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's just what Jeannie Smith told me. Oh, that's right. Hot Damn does have. I'm sorry, Hot Damn. She has her own YouTube channel. The problem is when you have your own YouTube channel and you're on it all the time, you don't really watch other people's YouTube channels. It's not that we're being rude. It's just
we're being rude.
Oh, somebody asked earlier if Ty has a channel. No, Ty doesn't have a channel, but he runs a lot of other people's channels, or he's on a lot of other people's channels.
I have, I use things unconventionally. So I do have a channel that has a library of films. I intentionally, because I live in Oakland, I don't want anything to look, I don't want anybody to think I have any competence. While it's difficult because I can't then jump into a normie world and hey, well, I'm a competent person. But that's the only way I can survive, really, or exist in Oakland or in the midst of, because I was high profile during the whole battles of Berkeley, blah blah blah. I have a YouTube channel, but things are I didn't make it so I would attract followers. I made it such that if the people who I were working with all of a sudden got canceled, then they would jump over and I would provide some type of information, and then I would either delete that video or or whatever videos remain are along those veins of there's a lot of information packed in them, but they are difficult to watch unless they're for a specific reason. It's really, so it's the same as that Ty Decker, and I also have another one that I put videos on for historical sake that I want to be able to have access to them sometime in the future. And I don't know if that channel is publicly accessible, but it might be. But I'm not. That's called Taihoful, Taihoful. So Ty Decker and Taihoful. So in any case, yeah, ignore me unless Eddie gets canceled, and then you would look under my Twitter or my YouTubes, and I would provide that. I have a couple of us, Eddie and I, when we were in San Francisco. Remember Twin Peaks?
Yeah. We've been to San Francisco so many times.
Yeah, that's true. There's one. Well, there was one we had some discussion. In any case, there's a couple of them.
Was it Twin Peaks when it was the very first day of the pandemic?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And we flew the drone over San Francisco.
Well, right. But I didn't mention anything about the marina stuff. And if I did, I only mentioned it in the conversation from Twin Peaks. And so, what people are watching wouldn't be necessarily interesting to the words or the information that's coming out of my mouth, and that's my intention. So it's very, it's not there to attract viewers. It's there to give a safety net or a alternate.
I'm logged in as Donnie. So I made a channel for Donnie. It's called Donnie the Court Reporter for doing court stuff, and I forgot I'm logged in under Donnie's.
Oh, so you're commenting?
Donnie the Court Reporter.
Donnie the Court Reporter, yeah.
I didn't realize I was logged in on it because I've been uploading videos to his channel. I'm waiting to make his channel live once I have 10 or 12 videos up there.
Donnie's getting his beauty sleep. Hey, how did I go up 1 mile?
No, okay, now look, see the
59, 58.
No, see the top right where it says 59?
It was at 60.
I know, but it goes up sometimes. It's just if we're going downhill a little bit, it will.
Gotcha.
It doesn't. I don't know.
35 miles flat. Pretty good. A big old truck like this.
With all the equipment we got in here and 3 people and my scooter on the back. If it's still on the back, I'm checking it. Man, that's a pretty cheap mirror they have over here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think this is just somebody that just do a check mark. Does it have a vanity mirror? Yes. Okay, cool. Doesn't have to actually function.
Uh-oh, Cross thinking about selling his vet. That's not good. How much you gonna sell your vet for, Graw? Well, you'll see it.
80, 82?
No, 60s.
We decided it was 80, 82, right?
His Corvette's older than his.
Is it fiberglass body vet? Or no, 80, 82, what would that be?
He's selling it for $15,000. Anybody looking for a nice vet? I'll show it to you guys when I go to Graw's house on Thursday.
You get information faster than I get it here. It showed up on your phone faster than here.
Is it?
Yeah. When you said 15, it waited like 5-10 seconds. It showed up here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe because this is just taking in, you're going in and out. Yeah, it's a 78 with the.
Oh, yeah, maybe because it's got maybe because I have to send. It's just got to do more processing.
Maybe. Actually, the picture on his avatar is not the same Corvette he's talking about.
Yeah, this is horse with no name territory right here. Can you imagine having a horse and you got to go from point A to point B and it's like, I got to cross the desert. Let me grab a couple pints of water and I'm off. What are those guys, man? What the hell? They had to have always had donkeys with like 10, 15, 20 gallons of water, right? I mean, they don't show that stuff on movies.
Well, yeah, movies are a whole different.
I know, but they
story
had to
already.
have had so much more water than they have ever shown on, that we're on pop culture.
Yeah.
Give me a break. This stuff is just, I mean, how do you keep everything alive? And the donkeys and the horses.
Did you ever play Oregon Trail?
No, is that a video game though?
You never played Oregon Trail when you were a kid? Oh man.
What's that?
It was a DOS game for like the Commodore 64.
Oh wow.
And it was basically, it says, okay, you and your family are traveling from Texas to Oregon. And it says, you have no food, but there's two moose or two ox in front of you. What do? And you type in shoot the ox. You know? Stuff like that. It was kind of like a Zork. Do you remember Zork? I know Gitson probably played Zork.
Castle Wolfenstein was probably along that, right?
I never played that game. At least it's not raining anymore.
Thanks, Mr. Jinx.
You never know.
Wow, it's gonna be snowing up here now. At least it's not raining.
We got 4-wheel drive. Good. Could you imagine living right here at this house? There's nothing out here for miles. And here's a house. It's a little trailer park. It's a trailer park with about 4 or 5 homes on it, maybe.
Yeah, what the heck's that up? That must be water up top there.
They got their own water tap. It's a trailer park.
How do they pump it up? I know, but what the heck? Honey, we're moving. I found a nice plot for to park our trailer.
Ultimate Podcast
It's
says,
in Mojave
dude,
Desert. It's got great views.
Wolfenstein E.T. was my favorite game, Castle with its predecessor. I don't know, I never played it.
Yeah.
Never played. I'm not.
Yeah, that was a.
I played video games when I was a kid, and my stepdad was really into video games, and if I beat him, he wouldn't let me play the video games anymore. So I never got to play them, so I never played games. I was just never into them after that. Never into them. I play like 2 or 3, like a Candy Crush game and another game, but that's it. That and what do I do? I have a puzzle. I put puzzles on my iPad together.
Hey, get some. You play video? I have a PS4. I want to try to play it. I mean, I used to play it a little bit. I had a friend who was a girl who was really pretty, and she was good at video games, and so that was she was not a celebrity like they have now, but what dude wouldn't want to play with a good and then doing the zombie mode on Call of Duty? But I could never figure out the drop shot with the I don't know, assisted aim. That's cheating. You can hit like a pixel from this dude just running across here, bing, 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 and they can hit you. You don't even see them, and you're dead.
I don't know if that's a joke or not. Get some.
So no, in any case, no EverQuest.
Priest Quest is my favorite game. I am up to 10,000 Ultra Boys.
Here. So hold on. Any guys? Did he say he's PS4 guy or no? Get some.
No.
Get some. You say you play video games, so I was going on that. What system? I don't see how kids start a video game now. On a PS4, these games are like, you have to be expert level. Why would you ever spend $60 as a kid starting a video game? I can't imagine a kid playing his first video game, getting Call of Duty. It's like, why the hell did anybody play these games? All they do is they're just machine gun fodder. And they can die no matter what. And I guess only the people who are able to survive play that game.
He says he's PC. He's got 2 P7 Radeon 6400s. Wow.
Ooh.
Aren't those 65 gigs each? I mean, those are 16 gig. Is that 16 gig Radeons or are those 32 gigs?
He's got home heaters. i7 though. Hold on, is that Pentium 7?
Pentium 7 is that? Like
I don't know.
20 years ago?
Exactly. Here I was thinking, oh, hot dang. He's like, yeah, it's kind of like playing with tomato paste. When there was a hot tomato, that's a hot tomato. Yeah, more like tomato paste now. 16 gig. Oh no, that's
16 gigs, there you go.
so. Yeah, the front side bus is 400 megahertz.
Fucking I gotta.
Yeah. You gotta- exactly. You got an Xbox for sale. Exactly. And plus, I got a PS4. Swear to God, I don't even know what to do with it. It's just like all I do is just keep paying the stupid $50 a year because I have all those stupid downloaded games, like whatever 1,000. You know, they let you download a free game every month. It's it's an addiction. I pay $50 a month for nothing. Every once in a while, like I'll buy like Red something Redemption 2, and it seems cool. But I'm just like, what else is on TV? Hey, Hoss, want to go up the trail? What's playing on TCM? What's on Fox News? Hey, look at that over there. A cabin. Should we go check it out? This is Red something Redemption 2. That's the speed of the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so, and you ride on the horse like clup, 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 and you can steer the horse left or right. I'm like, this isn't a video game. This is torture. It's like Chinese water torture.
Now, if you're gonna talk Atari, then you got to talk Centipede. You got to talk Pitfall and Space Invaders.
Yeah, Tanks on Atari was awesome
I don't think I ever played Tanks on Atari.
because they had the perfect joystick controller for it. You know, that's the Tanks. Oh, it was awesome.
Kind of kills like I sucked at Pong, so I said fuck video game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that English stuff. Like, what?
Oh my gosh, Pong! You can just play for hours.
Well, they had
Nobody would ever
one.
win.
Yeah, they had one. I think where you held the button and you could apply English, and so if you don't tell the person what that is, you can just, hey, let's play Pong. And you have somebody here who can just grab it by the nib of its thing and launch it like at a sharp angle. And you're like, oh man, that sucks.
Another closed rest area. What's the point of having all these rest areas if they're all closed?
California's the joke.
They closed them all around the pandemic because they
Right.
didn't want to have people having sex at the.
Oh well, yes.
I'm joking, but I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Isn't so? Don't they say that
It's just incompetent government. Yeah.
But aren't
like-
rest area spots where people go
To
and?
save their lives. Yeah, they stretch their legs and get water. And,
No, I thought they do other stuff too.
oh well.
It's known for, other things.
George Michael and stuff. Or
George Michaeling. What does that mean?
whatever. I think he got busted.
Did George Michael get busted at one of those?
George Michael's singer, not the sports.
Yeah, I know. Didn't he die
I
recently?
don't know.
Only Mr. Bill says the Oregon ones are open.
Hey, so I say we all get Nintendo Switches and play Mario Kart as a group. I think that'd be fun.
I got an
Something
Xbox One. You know what I use it for? Watching Ultra 4K videos. That's it. Because the best Ultra 4K video player is actually the Xbox. They make the best video player. Borax, or we're in Boron or Borax. I forget which one this is called.
Boron's the element. Borax is the company. So it's probably both. Let's see.
Well, no, see, it says Boron right there.
Boron, and then is there a Borax? Or maybe, no, so it'd be Boron would probably be the town, and then we'll probably see some Borax, something like street names or something. Like, you would think. Let's see.
We'll be on 40 the whole time, Mr. Bill. Once we stop and see Hot Damn real quick, we're gonna get on 40. And then we're on 40 all the way till we get to Graw's house. Well, not till we get to Graw's house, but almost to Graw's house.
Dude, I'm surprised how much it's your seat. I'm surprised how much that scooter bouncing, dude. It's going up and down a good 6 inches.
No, it's the lift.
That's a lot of metal fatigue. All right.
Well, we're sort of Donkey Kong. Oh, I haven't played Donkey Kong in a while. I watched something the other day where I think it was kids are like, I can't believe Donkey Kong is a game.
I have one of those
I thought it was going to be a
Nintendo
donkey and it's a freaking
with
monkey.
500 games on it. Yeah, let's play. That's all we need is one. They're like Mario Kart. That's fun playing a good game with. You're just shooting those little shells, and it's a short little 3-minute commitment.
I don't know. Drunk Uncle is trying to get. He's on a team now of Call of Duty, and he's trying to get me to join in. I don't want to.
Oh, dude. Or is he here? Is he on?
No, Drunk Uncle is.
I need to join one of those teams because I have no motivation to play otherwise. I don't mind sacrificing my unlimited deaths, but I have no motivation to learn how to shoot, and I need to play that game.
Well, we're gonna be at his house for 3 or 4 days. You,
Alright, cool.
you can talk to him about it.
If he's not here. That's what she said.
The GPS is messing up right now. I think right here.
Well, that's not good.
That's all right. I know. We got a ways to go before we get.
Screw up like that bad.
Stuff happens. It's life. They're throwing us a curveball.
How funny.
Look at the massage.
Hold on, so I'm
hey, there's a
driving.
massage parlor right here. Let's go get a massage, Ty.
I'm driving, Eddie, and the GPS says, make a U-turn. I'm like, what? He's like, it's just a blip. I'm like, I'm an engineer, computer designer, and engineer from trade. And to me, that's like what? He's like, it's just I don't know, just screwed up.
There's a Whataburger in Kingman, huh? You know what though?
900 feet.
Kingman's cool.
Continue on Boron
That's the
Frontage Road
that's the
south.
town that Cars the movie was patterned
Continue
after.
on Boron
Per
Frontage Road south. Then turn left on
Who's
Daisy Street.
Gutierrez? Marco Gutierrez?
Yeah, remember we drove to the
Yeah,
road
exactly.
to Arizona last
Yeah,
time.
Then
that's what I'm
make a
saying.
U-turn on Daisy Street.
It's a cool little trip if you got kids.
You know what though? Last time I went to Whataburger, they didn't have what I wanted. The first time we went
Turn
a while
right.
ago, they had the
Then turn right.
what was that? It was a Buffalo Ranch chicken burger that I got.
Yeah, I don't know why this thing's messing up.
Turn right on Sugar Street.
It's
Then turn right on Daisy Street.
every once in a while shit like that happens. It's just
Turn right on Green Street.
it'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Oh no, what it is it's calibrated so that it thinks we're on the dirt road to the right,
Turn right.
Oh, I see.
Then turn
and so
right.
it's trying to get us back on the freeway.
Turn right. Then turn right
Well,
on
once we
Morgan
get past
Lane.
this, almost at the
Right.
end of it, we'll be fine. The good thing is it doesn't go through. Oh no, it does.
So you know the
Turn right
military
on
can
Osborne
intentionally inject
Then turn right on Morgan
error
Lane.
into GPS so that it would do this in times of adversarial confrontations, warfare, or whatever. They can introduce these type of errors on missiles that rely on, or at least take GPS readings. At least in the early
Continue
days.
straight for 35
So
minutes
that's
to I-15 north.
that's an example
I-40
of
to
where
Las Vegas.
that's what the missile would have to deal with, is that it would think that it's somewhere else or heading to the target, but be steered intentionally off its course by satellites. Pretty cool.
The last time I had Whataburger Time to Kill was when I was in not Tulsa. I was in where's Street Outlaws out of? What part of Oklahoma is Street Outlaws from?
Okay, hold on. Get some. It's gotta go. Yeah. Hey, so hey, send me a friend if he's still on there.
He's talking about going to the bathroom. Call of Duty.
Oh, gotcha.
He's doing a play on words.
Call of Duty, DOD.
What's up, William Torres? Oklahoma, yeah. When I was in Oklahoma, I went to Whataburger because there's a Whataburger like a block from Farm Truck and Asian Shop. That was the last time I had Whataburger. Which we're gonna go to the Farm Truck and Asian Shop because Kaiho likes Street Outlaws like I do, so we're gonna go. We might even go to Big Chief's shop, but last time I went, he was closed both times.
Yeah, they took him off the show. That sucks. I wonder if
No,
he got in
he
trouble.
quit. He quit the show. I don't think they took him off.
Yeah, well, yeah. Bottom line is it's not there anymore. So, yeah, I wonder why. Here's one of the reasons I watched the dang show.
Yeah, he was cool.
I don't like the replacement. It's a little bit too soft or something. So,
Sean, I don't like. I never liked Sean. I never liked him.
I mean, he's nice. It's just it doesn't. It's not appealing. You know, it's not.
Did I say?
It's not innovative.
I said Thursday, but because we're not going to be in Oklahoma until Thursday. Tomorrow we're just going to Albuquerque.
Tomorrow's Wednesday. Where, in Hawaii?
Well, today's Tuesday, right?
Oh, gotcha.
Today's Tuesday.
My bad. How funny. I've been, yeah. My mind prepped was I started committing to go on the trip Monday night. I had to get up at, I had to leave at 6 to catch Bart at 7 or whatever, and then blah, 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 blah. So, my head is geared. I was still in Monday night. It's funny, and it's almost Tuesday night.
It's almost Tuesday night. All right, somebody sent us $200. We're gonna go to Vegas instead of going.
Hey. Red or red? No, but did he tell us what to play?
Always bet on black.
Okay, exactly.
You always bet on black. Oh my gosh! So I was married. Well, we all know I was married. When I was married, my wife and I were there, and she was betting on roulette, right? And or no, she was betting. She played a slot machine, and she was down $20. I'm like, all right, here. So I gave her $20. I said, put it on black, and she won her $20 back. So she figured she could just go to the slot machines, lose a shitload of money, then go back to the roulette table
and win it back.
Yeah, she learned real quick that that's not how it works.
You just got lucky.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Las Vegas doesn't have big, bright, fancy casinos because they lose all the time. Donnie, you just chilling the whole ride on? You should be good to go for you went to the bathroom up there. You got Whataburgers in Colorado? You guys are getting more In-N-Outs in Colorado too now. In-N-Out's going all the way across country now.
Wow.
I heard they're putting some in like Tennessee. Somewhere like that. Now if we could just get White Castle is in California, but it's only right there at the border in Nevada. Remember Minneapolis when I couldn't get in White Castle because they had no ADA accessibility, so I had to do the drive-through on my
I'm
scooter.
not a big White Castle fan. I mean, they're fun for road trip, because they're like just bite-sized pieces of bread with flavored with burger, essence of burger and onion. I mean, it's fun younger, but I like more substantial burgers now. Yeah, I guess if you grew up with White Castle, then that would be something. There's a thing called Tommy's Burger that we had that I was introduced in college down in LA. Oh my God, that has
we got them all over down there.
Do they? Yeah. Did you have the chili?
It's been a while.
Remember they had a bunch of knockoffs too, didn't they? After a while, or?
Well, actually, when I lived down where you were, I always did the Habit because the Habit was the best thing in there.
Yeah.
And for Mexican food, I always went to Freebirds.
Yeah.
Where you were at least.
Yeah.
Jeannie says White Castle sucks.
I think so. I agree. My bottom line is entertaining for one time, and it's a cultural icon. But yeah.
So you see this road next to us, over there a little bit. See where the bridge is over there? There's that used to be the road 58. Now we're on. This is a different. Like 20 years ago, we used to drive down that road.
Well, does it go right? Or
No, it follows this. It's just a it was only a one lane road each side. Or two.
Oh, so we're gonna. Okay, I see there's trucks over there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna follow that.
But I mean, it used to be there, and there was a 4-way stop back there where they had a big brass dealership where they had all these brass animals that you could. My mom
Can you
bought.
imagine? Yeah, can you have a business on one of those roads?
And then they changed the road. Yeah.
Oh man.
Because we still have 3 brass giraffes at my house right now that my mom bought from this little 4-way stop over here.
That's a good.
But I used to always stop there because it was a rest stop because they have I think that it's either a Pilot or a Flying J right there and all kinds of stuff.
They still do?
Yeah, they're still there, but you got to get off the freeway to get
Right,
to
but
them.
functioning really? Huh. Interesting.
Well, Well, you hardly ever drive it, but on 99, they had a truck stop that had an exit, and then when they built the new highway for the stupid high-speed rail, they didn't put an exit over there. So he has no exit to his trailer or his truck stop anymore.
Yeah. How do you shorten guide ride time, Harley?
Gras.
Gras. They sell frozen White Castle in supermarket frozen sections sometimes.
They're not that bad. They're not as good as the
well, right. But only marginally not good. You get an idea, and you'll see if that'd be my best recommendation, because you'll say at least you gotta know what to avoid.
My stepdad grew up in Minneapolis, and that's all he ever. The first time we went back to Minneapolis, the first thing we stopped at was.
Yeah, but right back then too, though, you might have $2, you might be able to get 10 of them, right?
Yeah.
Now it's like, they're like $3 a piece or something crazy. Man, $2 or $3?
You know how much?
29-cent tacos.
It's like $2.59
for a piece of flour, a sprinkle of meat, and a sprinkle of cheese.
Some lettuce.
That's some lettuce. Tasty. Yeah, talk about a high profit margin. Holy crap.
Continue straight for 25 minutes to I-15 North.
The packaging's got to cost more than the food on that.
Well, so when my brother was manager at Taco Bell, he said that the most you're paying for is the cup, which is 6 cents, and like a penny worth of soda.
So, but why wouldn't the soda companies charge more for the syrup?
Well, they charged what they were charging to make what they wanted to make.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't know if like Coca-Cola, essentially they sell syrup and then carbonated beverage machines. Where they have CO2 canisters, right?
Yeah.
Coca-Cola was because the end retailer was making a lot of money. Everybody was probably, right?
Well, everybody makes money. Business. They do it right. Connie is passed out. You've had a White Castle burger.
But then you'd have one and you'd say, okay, now I get to start to live life.
Oh, I thought you liked it when we were in Minneapolis.
I did. It met my expectations. I'm trying to put it in context. It's not really food. It's more of a entertainment taste morsel.
Remember, we took a bus ride to get to the White Castle.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for me, it was like, I could have made a movie out of our adventure to get there.
Well, there is a White Castle movie.
Yeah, I saw that. But yours is better. They wouldn't let him COVID, right? So they wouldn't let him ride his scooter inside, or so that
They wouldn't let me go to the door that was accessible. I had to go to the other door.
Yeah, no, he had to ride through drive-through.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, you can just hand the food, or I can't remember what the protocol was, but it was just like all we were doing, So sorry, you can't come in here or something, or whatever the thing was.
And then like an hour later, we're at Cut Foods where George Floyd died, buying a soda inside the store, live streaming it.
Yeah.
Then we went to the Mall of America. We were right there in front when the decision came out about the George Floyd police officers.
Yeah, we went out there for that.
That was a little bit sketchy.
Yeah, because they didn't get the right verdict. First of all, the whole city was shut down. It was the weirdest thing. There's like only 2 places in the whole city we get food that night. I remember.
Yeah, and remember even our hotel. They only had one. They boarded up the whole entire hotel.
Yeah, they were just expecting a mob.
I had to call in order to get into through the handicap exit, and they wouldn't even answer their phone. Remember,
Right,
I had to call.
Right.
It was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's the effectiveness of domestic terrorism. Just let somebody just go limp on the ground like that. The whole thing just seems so callous that it had to be staged, and the family gets $3.5 million before the trial. That just seems like, that's the payout. Usually you wait for a guilty verdict before you do that.
They now have a George Floyd Foundation.
Unbelievable.
I watched On Patrol, right? Which the show On Patrol used to be Live PD, and Live PD got kicked. They took them off the air because they didn't want to support police officers anymore after George Floyd, right? So I'm watching the new On Patrol, and they have a commercial for the George Floyd Foundation. And I'm like, really? The event that got you kicked off the air, you're getting a commercial, you're having a commercial for on your show. Just, I guess they got to get their money somehow, right? I was trying to warm up because I was wet from being outside. Purpose of the job. Hot damn, we're about 29 minutes away still.
From Fresno.
From Fresno, yeah.
That's what it feels like. DC, unbelievable. Oh, wow.
I think we could, hot damn, but if you have dogs, Donnie gets excited when he sees other dogs.
Where's this? Let's see.
At this person's house. How many dogs do you have? Are they do they get excited when they see other dogs? Because Donnie will play with them like nonstop. He doesn't hurt other dogs. He just wants to play. Because remember after I left your house that one time, Ty, and I went to that nice lady's house over when I was going to go visit a friend?
There are a lot of pronouns and unspecific stuff.
I'm trying not to be specific. Well, anyways.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay, yeah.
She had like 5 or 6 dogs, you know, and I'm like, you know, Donnie might be a little... She opened up her door and Donnie just ran right in there and laid down and just played with her dog. It just depends. If the person's scared when you go in there, that's when the issue starts happening. Oh, Donnie would love to play with them.
Yeah, it would be the owner that would be creating the emergency, not the dog, because of the way that they react, right?
Yeah, well, I also worry too, so I add to it, you know. But when I went to her house, there was no issues whatsoever. Donnie just walked right in, like, "Hey, how's it going, guys?" Pyro Jen, if you want to pay my diesel bill, then you can tell me to go faster. But we're doing the speed we're doing to save on diesel.
That's another wrench in the cog.
What?
Is that if you're visiting somebody, they only have X number of time to meet you, you know? Should you on that request go faster? I'd say no.
I'm not going to look, yeah, no.
But, you know what I'm saying? That's but at the expense of potentially upsetting
who?
The host.
Oh.
It's different. It's a difficult perspective to understand the benefit of driving like that.
Yeah, it just...
Because this is not proactive driving. This is relaxing. You know, this is letting the world happen around you, as opposed to, you know, let's get from here to there to Vegas and let the world start. You know.
Well, if I was a millionaire, we'd be driving 80 miles an hour right now, but I'm not. So.
Yeah. It's, I would say it's even beyond the money thing. Yeah, I'd say so.
Diesel's expensive. I gotta save where I can. Then we got hotels on top of it, food. This is not a cheap venture. And like we said, if the government pays me, who knows when they're gonna pay me back? I doubt it'll be instant.
Yeah, you probably get like witness. Well, I don't know. It all depends on the jurisdiction. If you were helping out the prosecutor, you know.
Well, I'd be getting tons.
Right.
I guess there is. I don't know. Does it seem like there's more westbound traffic than eastbound?
Haven't noticed.
Either. It is what it is. But But yeah, hot damn, we'll come in for a little bit because then I can use the restroom. Ty can use the restroom.
Could we use the restroom if we visit? How about that?
Oh, I never even thought about asking. Could we use the restroom? I just assumed.
Pond, pool. Pond's good for me.
I have an issue with assuming. Getting close to Barstow. Out here in Barstow, I have a friend that lives out here that works at the prison somewhere.
This was made famous by Snoopy's cousin. Lived in Barstow. Basically, he looked like a dusty old miner guy. Little Snoopy guy, looking guy.
Jeannie says they should pay mileage but not food or lodging. You know, Jeannie, from what I was told, they pay for a certain amount per mile, and they give you $40 a day to get a hotel. Which, where can you get a hotel for $40 a day anymore? So I don't know. I honestly don't know. My lawyer didn't even tell me how it's gonna work. He just said to keep all my receipts and turn them in. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. The whole goal is to get my friends out of jail. Let's put it that way. So. It's just I can't afford to do it, so the better if they pay us back is what I'm trying to say. Does that sound right? How I'm saying it? Am I saying it the right way? Craw's gonna give us a bill for staying in his house.
Well, he's paying us the $10,000 per appearance fee, so yeah, we'll take credits against our speaker's fee.
Yeah, that's true.
So that sounds reasonable, unless it's gonna be like Blues Brothers, where they deducted for the beer that was thrown at them.
I wouldn't say because you know what? Every time you go to the bathroom, he's gonna charge you $1,000.
Right.
He's like, here's one sheet of toilet paper for $1,000.
No, the beer's free. We're just charging $1,000 per use of the going to the bathroom anyway.
Jeannie says you should turn in after you copy them because they lose stuff all the time. Oh, for sure. For sure. I'll definitely make copies of everything. And then I messed up. So
definitely. They're talking about hygiene or receipt management. I take pictures of them as soon as I get them, just in case. That's many a dollar I've lost on expense reports because procrastination, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then you gotta somehow take notes enough that if you ever get called on the carpet, you gotta be able to justify it with some idiot trying to sweat you for some stupid reason.
Right.
Or probably because somebody in your company or in your sales group, tried to expense strippers or something stupid. Like rang up the tab on his bill.
Yeah.
Turns in like $1,000 on it. It's like, oh, he used a company card. Oh God, I just accidentally used the wrong card.
When I was plumbing, I went to go meet a girlfriend in LA, and I was still living up in San Francisco, and so I got a hotel room, and they wouldn't let me stay there unless you put down a credit card. And I said, I don't have a credit card. I had my bank card, right? She said, no, we don't take those kind. This is before you could use your ATM card, with the Visa on there. And so they said, look, just give us your boss's credit card. We won't charge it. We won't even run it. We're just going to put it on record that you have a credit card. And so I said, okay, as long as you don't charge it. I get a phone call an hour later from my boss. Why are you using my credit card at your hotel in LA? I was like, they told me they weren't going to charge it.
That sucks.
I told him, I said, he found out later. He called the hotel. They're like, no, we just put it on there he already paid cash for the hotel room. So right now we're almost to Barstow, California. Man, I definitely need dual. Next time I buy a vehicle, I'm buying dual.
This doesn't have it left and right.
No,
How about
cause half the time when I'm hot, Ty is cold. When I'm cold, Ty is hot. So we're always opposite for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm rarely cold, so when I do get cold, I like it hot when I am cold, so I understand. But yeah, it's uncomfortable when I'm hot because there's nothing you can do about it except for sweat.
On Thanks Podcast, if you can edit your description, it should pop up every couple of seconds for Nightbot, doesn't it? I don't know.
I've seen something pop up, but I don't know what it says. It's a request, but I don't know if there's a link. He posted a link to the stream.
Well, what we're going to do, guys, is anyways, when we get to Hot Dam's and take a break, and then we'll start up again after we leave Hot Dam's house. So I'll put it in then if I can.
I gotta cool down this thing. Do you want to turn on mute or not?
Huh?
I gotta cool down the cab for. I'm gonna turn on mute.
Pull down the cab. Turn this on.
Continue
Yours
straight for
are
11
turned off,
minutes
though.
to I-15 north, I-40 toward Las Vegas.
I didn't know Barstow was a big biker gang area or biker area.
Or is it? Do they have like a annual thing, like the Sturgis?
I don't know. Bro, do they have like an annual meetup here, or is it just a whole bunch of people that live here?
Who's Snoopy's uncle that lives from Barstow? Anybody?
Snoopy's uncle did
Yeah, Snoopy from Peanuts.
Did he have the mustache?
Yeah.
I can see him. I just,
You know who's gonna grab it?
Growl, probably not.
Yeah, exactly. Grab for
Cheaty says use a seat warmer. I don't have seat warmers. in this truck.
$200 daily double, dude. Grab. Spike. Ta-da!
I don't have seat
Spike.
warmers, Genie.
Spike historically, but my comedian emotion. That just showed up on mine. That's how long that delay was. Oh, because this.
No, he wrote again. He said there's
Oh.
there's two different. He wrote two different things on the same subject.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Exactly.
Your uncle was a red and white, huh? Hot damn, I didn't know that. That's cool.
So Nightbot, join my Discord channel. Say a link in there for gifts I go.
No, the gifts that go should pop off like every 5 minutes or so. Really, your seat warmer helps out your back? I don't have a seat warmer here, unfortunately. As much as I paid for this truck, you think there would be a seat warmer? I think there'd be a lot of stuff. I don't even have electric seats. My seats are all out of. I got the lowest version you can buy. I don't think most.
So drive great once everything's all adjusted. It's like, yeah, I don't know if you actually need this.
It's a comfortable truck.
Yeah.
Remember my old Silverado? After like an hour, we're like,
No, this is definitely a luxury car. I mean, that was definitely a diehard truck. You drove that somewhere.
oh, sorry, hot damn.
Was the metal a lot stronger? How come this thing's all dinged up already and everything's?
What's thing
I
up?
don't know. It just seems this truck seems more fragile than the other one. The other one seemed like you just
No,
drove it forever.
I had a couple issues. You don't need to bring up my bad driving.
What else was I going to say?
Part of it's because of the fence that I put in.
In 900 feet, continue to State Route 58 east.
Head-on collision. What's this one?
Continue to State Route
So I'll let PayPal. Oh, you have a PayPal link, not Give Send Go.
Continue straight for
Oh, I got a whole bunch of different links.
I-15
Oh,
north,
do you?
I-40 toward Las Vegas.
Cash App.
Yeah, there's like 4 different ones.
So PayPal still lets you do business with them?
Yeah.
Well, after you testify, I would probably say that they'll take your job out. We'll see.
We'll see.
That'd be why.
We will see. Doesn't matter. eBay doesn't use PayPal anymore.
Oh, really?
eBay has their own. They have their own stuff now. And I don't even sell on eBay anymore, really. Every other week, I buy a Hot Wheels car and I sell it right away. I make like $5.
The reason I use PayPal is because it's got great customer service for any of the for any of the discrepancies. So.
Yeah. Well, it's good. PayPal is definitely a good thing. I mean, I have a credit card with them.
If you want to turn it, I'm enjoying this, but I'm out of the uncomfortable zone. So if you want to turn it down, you can.
I'm fine for right now. You know, Ty might even know who that person might even have been. Did you ever meet Sonny Barker? The Hells Angel?
No. Well,
He's in charge of him?
my stepmom's married to a Hells Angel, or was her first husband. So there was a lot of, I can't remember when I was young. It was, I don't know. I think that was just it was like a normal thing. Up in where I was, it's hard to.
Did he die a year ago or 2 years ago? I forget, bro. Was it 1 or 2 years ago he died? They did that whole thing to where they did a write-up and all the way up to the
I mean, but back when I was a kid, they were just a name. It wasn't, there wasn't meth. There wasn't a lot of. I mean, they were, hooligans, if you will, but in a good. They always had a good connotation to me.
It's that one right there.
Where the kids? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, copy that and repaste that off as often as you guys want. I would think, if anybody new comes in here, especially if as we get closer, he starts getting some visibility, and if you get some trolls,
It pops off every 5 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
How you would help Eddie, I would think, would be to have that in a notebook or a text note, and then if anybody trolls, just push that right after somebody tries to troll Eddie. And
Police reported ahead.
Oh, they're all over Twitter right now calling me a grifter because I asked for help to pay for
yeah, exactly. So
stuff.
right.
Oh, what do you call it? Jeff Prime's doing a video right now.
On you?
No, it just popped up on my. It said Twitter Patriot Live. I don't know what he's live on, but
I don't know why we locked horns. I can't. Oh, because he went up to Genie's. He gets jealous, so be careful.
I got you.
He acts like a mean girl if he thinks he can benefit.
Well, you're also live, so he might be watching you.
I don't know. I mean, I wanted that to be public information.
Gross says Twitter's for the P word. I'm not going to repeat what he said.
Yeah.
I like having fun with trolls on Twitter, though.
Yeah, I mean, Twitter's really the only place you could get consistent liberal engagement. All the rest of them are designed to prevent you from interacting. So I'm sure that'll morph over time as the lefties, whatever, figure out that they can't win. They'll leave they're already trying to Mastodon. They're trying to start a whole bunch of services. I guess they have a software called Mastodon, which can exist on individual servers, and it acts like a Twitter host. Mastodon. But Twitter's good for it's like a what created Twitter for me was Drudge, because he sold out. So when Drudge went left, I started to get, it's like, why not get a broader set of what he's linking to?
wanted to hang out with liberal idiots, I'd hang out at the Honda shop.
Right, exactly. I live in Oakland, so like I think people should move into those areas, not out. I have the more abstract view that we're not going to save America by appeasing.
Yeah, but look at how many people that we've had that are friends that always said, "Oh, I'll never leave California. I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to let them win."
Yeah, if you got
and
kids,
where are they now?
Right, it's difficult
They're
to.
gone.
I mean, how do you justify that to your kids? It's the wives that are going to force you to get into communism. It's because the matriarchal, it's safe and whatever, but they don't necessarily value freedom. It's not like whatever. I wish I would have known that to pick my relationships based upon that when I was in high school. But it's how do you not? It's like it's just part of the Mars-Venus equation, right? It's they're matriarchal. They want safety, and the patriarch is a provider.
Yeah, there's some water in this little river.
I thought they built a bridge on it. Probably the one thing that's probably ruined our culture the most is the saying, a happy wife is a happy life.
My wife used to say that all the time, and guess where I am? We're in divorce land.
Yeah, I mean, the joke of it was you said it sarcastically.
Yeah.
But then it became, that's the only way people can actually get dates. I don't get it. Just drug bars.
You know what? I'm happy being single. I'm very happy in my single life. I got Donnie, and I got good friends, and that's all I need.
In 1 mile, use any lane to keep left to I-15 north, I-40.
I used to have I had a lot of older friends, and they go visit, prostitution stuff, and I'm like, how can you go to a prostitute? And they said it's a lot cheaper than divorce. And then when I got divorced, I'm still not into the prostitute thing, but now I understand how much money I had to pay to get divorced. But then what's the old saying? Why is divorce expensive? Because it's worth it. Oh my gosh, we had a two work pay income, and we were living paycheck to paycheck. Now I'm living all by myself.
So I'm taking 15 north? Oh no, it's from Needles. Spike was from Needles, not Barstow. My bad.
Yeah, but we're not going that way just quite yet. We're going to take Las Vegas north right now. We're
Keep
going to
left to I-15 north, I-40.
No, but I'm just throwing out there the ether. I said to get in here, they were Spike. I think it's from Barstow, it's from Needles.
See now, I can read into your words, bro. You say, you won't believe this, but I've never paid for a prostitute. So what you're saying is somebody else paid. I think like a lawyer too much now. Hey, Gra, are you gonna take Taiho to the Cimarron bar? We're at this bar and this girl's flirting with me and I'm like, Gra, she wants to go home. He's like, you ain't taking her to my house because she'll never leave.
Continue straight.
And she kept asking me to go do something. He's like, Eddie, she was asking you to go to your truck so she could give you a, what. And I was like, she was? I'm like, yeah. You gotta get over one lane.
In 2.3 miles, take exit 183, State Route 247, Barstow Road.
Alright guys, so you know what? We are 5 minutes away from Hot Dan's house. I'm going to shut the stream down. She says she doesn't care, but I do. I am not going to film us going to her house. After we have a cup of coffee or something with her, soda, probably because I don't drink coffee, we will be back on the road and we will live stream again.
I drink coffee.
But for right now, guys, we are going to shut the stream down because I am not going to I'm not gonna let anybody go and, you know, abuse what we're doing. So, all right, guys, we'll catch you in a little bit. Keep an eye out.